So in today's video, we're going to be talking about skincare for kids, skincare for teenagers, and skincare for preteens. Now, if you're a parent or a guardian watching this video, I would suggest you pay attention. Now, in this our generation, a lot of people are doing too much. A lot of people are buying some bad products for their kids and setting their kids up for future skin struggle. You don't need to do too much if you have a teenager. I know it can be confusing when your child has passed that baby toddler stage where he or she is no longer using that baby cream and you are looking for a good cream that is suitable for his or her skin and all of that that is going to preserve their natural complexion. The normal challenge that we African parents have here is how to preserve our baby's original complexion. But some parents and some guardians, in order to do that, you now do too much. Some people even go as much as mixing things into their baby's creams, mixing tubes from bat A and all of those things into your baby's creams. Those things are very bad. I've seen so many parents, they will tell you their kids are using shea butter, but inside that shea butter, they mix things inside. You are damaging your child's skin. You might not be seeing it now, but later on, when that child grows up, you are setting that particular child up for struggles in his or her skin. Someone chatted me up recently and said that her skin was bleached as a child, but she's naturally dark. She doesn't know what to do. So please, I know you want the best skin for your child, but do not do too much. Skincare for kids are supposed to be simple. But before we go into that, I'm going to be giving you some body lotion options and we're going to be talking about a lot of things. The important thing, that's the one thing that is going to help you to preserve your child's original skin complexion, I'm going to tell you in this video while we go ahead. So when it comes to body lotions for children, for teenagers, for preteens, they just need a moisturizer that is going to moisturize their skin because like naturally children, teenagers usually have dry skin, because they are super active. Most of them don't even get to drink a lot of water depending on how they eat and all of that. So kids usually have dry skin. So when they are teenagers, they need body lotions that are thick, body lotions that have oils, body lotions that have butters. Because at that stage of their life, what their skin needs is just feeding it with good nutrients, feeding it with oils and butters that has good nutrients that will keep helping them to grow. They don't need too much things. Now, if you are buying a body lotion, a body soap, or whatever product it is for your child, for your teen child, for your preteen child, be careful not to buy any product that contains AHAs. I'm going to be listing what AHAs are, or products that contains BHAs. This and products that has vitamin C, products that has peptides, product that has retinol. Your teenager has no business with any of these things. Now, for vitamin C, some people might disagree, but I mentioned vitamin C because there are some synthetic vitamin C's that are clinically, like, they are made in the lab. So it's not meant for a teenager skin. A teenager skin cannot carry it. If they use such products, they will start having skin reactions. Okay, so you need something that is not going to react on your baby skin, on your child's skin, on your teenager skin. So any product you are buying for your teenage child should contain coconut oil, almond oil, argan oil, honey, aloe vera, shea butter, and cocoa butter. These are the key ingredients to look at when buying body lotions, body moisturizers for your teen child. Now, for your teen child, the basic routine your teen child should have is number one, cleansing. That is washing their body. Now, I want to really emphasize on this particular part, which is how they have their bath. It is very important that you pay attention as a mother, as a parent, as a guardian, how your teenagers bathe, because this is where they get it all wrong. Some parents, like in fact, a lot of parents, once their child gets to 5 years or the firstborn is like 8 years and he now has junior ones, it is that firstborn that is 8 years that is going to be bathing the junior ones and herself or himself. I don't think it's very proper because at that age, the child is not even able to bathe himself, not to talk of the little ones. Children do not bathe very well. So you need to supervise. Even if in the morning when they are going to school, okay, you allow them to bathe themselves. Probably you are preparing their lunch, snacks, and all of that. When they come back from school, endeavor that you supervise them to have their bath. Technically, a teenager, a child should bathe 3 times. That is how you are going to maintain your child's complexion. A lot of people, we focus on the wrong things when it comes to skincare. We focus on the wrong things a lot. It is not about the body lotion your child is using because at that point their skin is still very tender. Okay, their skin cell renews in like 2 weeks. Meanwhile, as an adult, your skin cells renews in like 28, 42. you know over a month. It takes a month for your skin cell to renew, but for kids it happens very fast. So you don't need to do too much. All you need to do is to pay attention to how they bathe. Pay attention to how they scrub their body, especially if you're an African and you live in Africa and your child is going to a normal school where they play rough, they go out into the sun. Do you get? So they have their bath in the morning when they are going to school. It is compulsory that they have their bath when they come back from school and before they sleep. It is doable. They should also have their bath before they sleep because after having their bath when they come back from school, they are still going to play. The ones that go to lesson, they're still going to do a lot of things in the house, play with their siblings and all of that. If they go to bed with that sweat, with that thing, over years, these things are going to pile up in your child's skin, and you are going to say that your child is dark. I gave birth to my child fair. Now he or she is dark. These are the things, like this is the main thing. This is the main reason why your child's skin complexion is the way it is. At this point, you don't need to go and look for one lightening cream or one brightening cream, one cream they wrote vitamin C or they wrote something, Fairchild and all of those things. You do not need those types of creams. You are damaging your child's skin. What you need to do is to pay attention to how they bathe. Pay attention to the soap they use to bathe. Let your children use good soaps. A lot of parents neglect the children just use normal soap and then they will now look for one shine cream and want to rub the child. Okay, let your child use a good bathing soap, but most importantly, let them bathe this 3 times in a day or at most 2 times. But if you want to get the most out of your child's skin, let them bathe 3 times. The morning bath shouldn't be very serious, but the afternoon bath, okay, when immediately they come back from school, they should have their bath compulsorily. Okay, because the reason why they are getting dark is because they are playing in the sun and they are playing with dirt. So those things are plastering on their skin. And then maybe as they come back, they don't have their baths, they carry it. In fact, some children don't even bathe, they just bathe in the morning. Imagine they just bathe in the morning, go to school, play, sweaty, dirt, and all of that, and then they sleep with it and wake up in the morning. Imagine they do this thing over year in, year out, year in, year out. How do you expect their color to be? And to redo that, it is not a body lotion you need. It is not a miracle soap you need. What you need is to pay attention to how they bathe and how frequent they bathe. Okay, this will help to maintain and to keep your child's complexion. Now we are done with cleansing. The next one is the moisturization. I've already talked on the types of lotion that your child should be using. Mild products, mild body lotion, and make sure the body lotion are from brands that you trust. So depending on the country you are watching me from, make sure the lotion is from the brand that you trust. I have a few here. No, the first one is the E45 Junior Teens moisturizing body lotion. This one is good for children that have sensitive skin. A lot of kids have sensitive skin. Is it that their skin is drying out? Is it that they're having white patches? Is it that they're having eczema or one of those things? If that is your child, this E45 is affordable and it is very good for kids with dry, sensitive, itchy skin. Okay, the next one on my list is the Johnson's Vita Rich Soothing Body Lotion. This one has different variants. Okay, so this one, if you have a child like 13, 14, 15, this particular Johnson is the best bet for him or her. Then the next one is the Queen Elizabeth cocoa butter. This particular one is very good for all ages, even for adults. This particular Queen Elizabeth cocoa butter is good. The next one is this Nivea carrot and monoi oil. Okay, this one is for the person that actually asked for this video. You are in Cameroon, so this particular one is available in Cameroon. The next one available in Cameroon is the Balea coconut and shea nut lotion. Okay, this one also is available in Cameroon. Now this one, I also brought this to show you. This is Nurture body lotion. This particular one, but the pink one. Okay, the pink one, this particular one doesn't really give an effect that I like. The pink one is good. And also something like this. Okay, this is Johnson's baby moisturizing lotion. They can be using something like this that is light at night after having their bath. Okay, they have it, they apply it on their skin and they sleep. Now the last thing is protection, because children are always in the sun. You should We have children's sunscreen. Now if you are really particular about working on your child's complexion, we have kids sunscreen. Okay, you can start incorporating it into their skincare routine. Now let me summarize. A teenager's, your kid's skincare routine should be cleanse, moisturize and protect. So any way you know you can protect your child's skin from the sun, because it is the sun that is making him or her go darker than his or her complexion. Okay, for those parents that send their children on an errand, if you can send them on an errand in the evening, it is fine. They mustn't go out in the sun. That is if you are really particular about improving their skin complexion, or you just basically buy them a sunscreen. So when they move out under the sun, their skin is protected. Okay, an SPF of at least 30 is okay for a teenager's skin. So basically, I believe I have touched everything, but the most important thing I want you to take out from this video is watch how your kids bathe. No matter their age, even the one that is 13 years, that is 14 years, monitor how they bathe. Even if you cannot by yourself bathe them, make sure they bathe as frequent as possible. It's better they bathe not very well 3 times. Okay, the when you equal it, it's going to the when you equal it, right, it's going to amount to something than they bathe not so well once a day. It is very wrong for your child to bathe once a day. Okay, and that is why they are going to grow up with a different skin complexion. They are going to look darker than their original complexion, and some of them will even start having some heat issues, some armpit issues, odor and all of those things. Watch how your kids bathe. That is the crux of today's video. Okay, now if you want to, let's say your child, you are watching this video and your child is now very dark, but he or she used to be fair, and you desperately need something that is going to brighten your kids complexion, I beg you, do not go to market and buy it. Don't go to market and buy it. You are likely going to buy something that is going to damage your child's skin. What are you going to do? Buy Johnson's baby oil or buy Johnson's cousin's baby oil, whichever one. Okay, and you buy your carrot. There are thousands of videos on the internet how to make carrot oil at home. Buy that oil and buy carrot and make carrot oil at home. Don't go and buy it in the market. You are going to go and buy an oil that will damage your child's skin. Make carrot oil at home and use it on their skin. Okay, probably when they have their bath at night, you apply it on their skin, have it as a routine. Okay, and over time you are going to see that their skin is going to improve. Their skin complexion is going to improve. Homemade carrot oil works very well. Okay, you can even add other things, but make sure you're not adding anything harsh. Don't add lemon and all of those things. Their skin cannot carry it. Just use carrot or papaya. Carrot or papaya is the best thing you can use for your child's skin, but make sure you make it at home by yourself. with any of these oils I have mentioned. Make it at home by yourself, and you are going to love the results on their skin. And make sure if you want to add any brightening agent or ingredient or product into their routine, make sure it is something you made by yourself, that there are no harsh preservatives or there are no harsh activators on them. So that's all I have for you today. If you have more questions concerning these or contributions, let me know in the comment section and I will surely come through for you. Thank you for watching, and please remember to give this video a like. I'm going to see you on our next one.